When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the golden flashes will put total leather to crank us up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Michigan State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Golden Flashes are flying down the field. unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little release to the back. How about those sweet wiggle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the golden flashes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the marker. It's Hodges. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gonna run it. It's Hodges. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on third and short. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to sling it on second down. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's got him. Touchdown, Kent State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Contreras. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
All by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Golden Flashes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Spartans send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll pick up 5. It'll be third and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He fires one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Kent State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Spartans will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They think there's room to run to the right here. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Kent State 28, Michigan State 10.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Finds him out of the backfield. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes will go for it here on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Golden Flashes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll turning it on. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute...
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The Golden Flashes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the punishment has been extended.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it, he can do the rest, takes it to the house for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 17 over Duke. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's the give off the left side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down is just another down to these guys. A perfect 4 for 4 so far. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, this is a bad shank. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air on 2nd down. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over, and you saw it on that play.
The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see. Offense does on this next one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Herbstreit. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan State. They'll line up to go for 2. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running the option. It's Herbstreit. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. The Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Timeout called job there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The sure hands. It's Stout. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Kent State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
3rd down coming.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what we want to do.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance.
What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lost the defense is wide open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, golden fashion. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Calls his own number. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Michigan State, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Finds his man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
QB spikes it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. One more play to pad the stats. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Herbstreit. Bears the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. It's really the most common type of upset we see every